So guys, what you seen in that video was a mermaid, a childlike mermaid. And for years, humans have been fascinated with the thought of mermaids existing. A lot of people may think this is some type of deformed baby. But the truth is, this is exactly what a mermaid would look like. And that is exactly what that is, a mermaid. The baby of a mermaid that was probably captured by some fishermen. The reason we don't see mermaids that often is because they live at depths of the ocean that we just can't get to. And they can survive in conditions that we would not think are survivable. Mermaids have been a fascination of the human mind for a very long time. It's been a lot of videos of people thinking they captured mermaids. It's been videos of people playing sounds of mermaids that they've heard out in the ocean. Mermaids have been around and will always be around. There are people that think we evolved from mermaids and we once lived in the ocean, and the mermaids that are still in the ocean are the ones that never evolved and stayed in the ocean. Some of us, the majority of humans, evolved to land species. You adapt to your environment. Mermaids can live outside the water also. May not be for long periods of time, but they can live outside of water. So why has this become such a big fascination of humans? It's because we know they exist. We just have a hard time catching them. That video is all the proof you need. That doesn't look like any regular baby with some kind of deformity. That looks like a real deal mermaid. And for thousands of years, these creatures have existed in many more ways than one. They take breaks, they come out of the water, but they only do it when they feel safe. That's why we cannot see them a lot of times, because they fear humans on land, because they know what type of people we are. They already know what the outcome will be if they're spotted by one of us. Or even worse, captured. The obsession that humans have with mermaids would kill off the population if we ever found them. They live in the depths of the ocean. Now, people think that mermaids could be evil too. They could be evil. And that's a possibility also. All mermaids may not be good, just like all humans are not good. There have been movies made about mermaids. So are mermaids good or are they bad? That's the question that everybody wants to know. Because most of the time they're painted as these good, nice creatures that live in the ocean. But is that really the case? Is that really the case? I don't know. Let's talk about it. So these ancient creatures have been around for thousands of years. Thousands of years. A lot of them have been spoken about in ancient times. A lot of people have described these in ancient times of seeing them. Some of them had good memories of them being nice, and some of them had memories of them being evil. But what are they? Good or evil? Well, you got to go back thousands of years ago to when humans were still trying to explore and learn the ocean. These creatures were popping up left and right. Left and right. But ancient settlers were trying to kill these creatures, and they grew a fear of human. Over time, they learned to not come to the surface unless the coast was clear. They will not come if they're going to be seen by the human race. It's a fear.
Now, who's to say that we won't possibly capture one? Because it will definitely happen. And I do believe they have to come up to breathe at times. They can't stay under the water forever. I believe they have to come out of the water sometimes. And that's why they come out when they do. There have been people that say they've seen them sitting on rocks or doing this or doing that. I told you guys that they can live in the water and outside the water. Really depending on the environment. But there's a scary side to these things too. Because there have been stories of people saying that humans have been captured and eaten by mermaids. They feed on us. I don't know how true that is, but there's stories of people in, normally third world countries that say how these mermaids dragged somebody to the bottom of the water, killed them, eventually ate them, and their body floated back to the top, missing several of their body parts. It looked like they had been eaten off. This is the evil side of mermaids that a lot of people don't want to talk about. Disney has always gave us this impression that mermaids were good. They're not always good. The legendary creatures are very, very capable of taking us out. It's a crazy world we live in, but we're still exploring and learning. But evil is always going to be in humans, whether it's a mermaid or it's a human on land. Evil will be there. But are these ancient creatures going to start showing themselves more? Maybe. There are ancient civilizations that were thought to be underneath the ocean, like Atlantis. Could these mermaids be these ancient civilizations that adapted? Or could they have been the ones that lived down there? Like, it's so much that comes to your head. You got to think, thousands of years ago, even hundreds of years back, their way of describing these things are much different from what we would describe today. Technology has advanced. Humans have advanced way more. But I would love for you guys to let me know in the comment section, what do you think? Are mermaids evil or are they good? But one thing for sure we know, they do exist. They do exist. Hopefully, we get some actual real good footage of an adult mermaid in the near future. Roberto Conspiracy Files, Mermaid Edition.